Hello Captains, this is Kent again and welcome to the flight show. So we, in our regional series, continuing on, will be doing the flight from Nassau, Bahamas down to Kingston, Jamaica. In fact, we'll be flying particularly from Nassau International down to Norman Manley International in Kingston. So I'm looking forward to bringing this one to you. So let's just get in our cockpit and get started. So our power is already up. As you can see, we have our GPU running already. So what we'll do here is get our CDUs going and also our comms. And so I'm going to load. We're going to use ATC Pro for our ATC. So let's get that started. It's kicking in right now. Okay, let's see. I gotta put it. Oh, hold on. I gotta start it. There's another screen that pops up that I forgot about. Okay, we're in. Now, you don't hear it, but there should be sound. But you'll hear that sound as soon as I contact the tower. So that's ATC going on across the top of the screen right now. Right now I'm just writing down my notes to prepare to get clearance. You know, one thing I do like about using ATC is you gotta write stuff down. Kind of gets you more immersive. Squawk and QNH. Alright, so let's go ahead and get clearance. Oh, by the way, hold on, I gotta get the proper channel, which would be 18.3. So let's go ahead and put 3 on here. And now we'll get clearance.
Delivery BHS 91904 with the information request clearance.
Bahamas 91904, Roger, runway 32, clear to Mike Kilo Juliet Papa. Expect vectors to end then as filed. Climb and maintain 5000. Expect flight level 240 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 121.0, squawk 7650, altimeter 30.10.
Okay, 7650 for squawk. And 3010 QNH. Altimeter's rather 3010. Okay, let's call it back.
Cleared MKJP. Flight vectors, climb and maintain 5000. Flight level 240 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.0. Squawk 7650. Altimeter 30.10. BHS 91904.
Bahamas 91904. Read back correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
121.7. Let's read that back.
Roger, 121.7, BHS 91904.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and put in our squawk. And it's supposed to be 7650. So let's get this down to 50. Get this up to 76. Okay, so that's taken care of. And let's see. Alright, so let's go ahead and request boarding. Now, technically, they're going to be bringing out the pilots and stuff, but while all of that is going on, what we'll do, let's make this a bit smaller, shall we? Put it here where you can see it, because I just want to do this. I want to services, exits, aft baggage. can see it doing its thing right there. And then forward packs. Okay, so that's open. Now you may not see, I don't know if you caught a glimpse of it, but right there, that's the pilots. But we're already in the cockpit, so we're going to use this time to get things going for brevity's sake. Alright, so let's...
Welcome on board our Dash-8 Q400. Just waiting for the last of the luggage to load on board.
Alright, let's see if I can get this done super quick. We are leaving from MYNN. I did not do that right. That should be MYNN. Accept. And our first waypoint is Ingra. Excellent. And now we will go from that list, and we need an airway. Our airway is G437, so just put a 1 in there. Boom. Get her done. We exit that airway at ZQA, which is 1. Boom. Get her done. Then we do a list again, airway, and we're going to airway Y307, not on this page. What is it? Y307. There it is, 18. This is not like wanting to get it on the first try. Here we go. No, not. No. Go back. List. Airway. 18. There we go. And exit the airway at Inamo 2. There we go. No, we don't want this. And then, so where are we? Next. Alright, so then from MYN, I just lost my train of thought. How we get MYN? Oh, that's right. Get rid of that. Boom! Delete. Flight plan, Inamo. After Inamo, then is list airway. Which airway? R625. That's number 4. Boom. Exit the airway at Neftu, which is 3. Boom. Then list airway. We're coming out of that at 1-4. That's 2. Boom. And exiting that at Radok, which is 5. In. Boom. And then we would have our star. So we're good there. And what we'll do is we'll put in our airport, which we're landing at, which is Mike Kilo Juliet Papa. Accept. Boom. And then we just have to do our arrival. And if I look over, I want to check my ATC. Our arrival is an RNAV approach of runway 30. So let's do arrive. And we're going to say runway 2. Not runway 2, but number 2. Representing 30. And we're not going to do a star, but we will have an approach for RNAV number 2. Alright, and we'll set that as our flight plan because I don't think we're going to use, let's just see real quick. Yeah, RNAV, we're not going to use either of these. That'll work just fine. Alright. So that's taken care of. Go to flight plan. Now let's just hurry up and get our fuel, which reminds me we need to load it onto the airplane. So let's go ahead and do that. I will show you. What? Come back here. Bring it here. I had this from another time. I tried to do the flight earlier, but I screwed it up, so I don't really have to put anything new. It's the same as the last time. So calculate. Got all of that. Put it in. And as you know, it pauses when you do that. Unpause. Alright, so I have my flight information from GSX, by PFPX rather. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in. So our PAX is 62. And look, they're getting on the plane now because we were busy. And then that's our weight due to passengers. Our cargo is listed as, let's see, 7179. That in there. Alright. Now our alternate fuel is 821. Our hold is, let's see, 205. Or is that 204? It's 204. Extra was calculated at 0. And the fuel on board is 6,253 pounds. Alright, we got everything. So let's go ahead and do our cross-fill flight plan. Fuel.
I'm right next to her.
Now, over here, our, let's see, flight plan, menu, depart. Said we are departing on runway 32, number 4. And we are not using, we are using vectors. So, I gather I'll just put in, because that's not even a, yeah, so we'll just go with that, runway 32, and we'll get vectors to our next waypoint. So excellent. Just need to cross-fill plan. How are we doing out here? Okay, there should be maybe one more busload of people coming. I don't think the baggage has arrived yet, so let's go ahead and get some other things. This should have been done. Position light, I'm going to put it on, obviously. Put on our smoking and seatbelt signs. Put this to arm. Let's go ahead and put on our pilot side window heat, or pitot heat, and deck that to standby, and warm up the heat of the windows. Good there. Alright, looking at everything. Air conditioning, bleeds. Leave them on off for now. Alright, oh, and technically that should be, if air conditioning, put that on external power, since we're still here, and I'm sure they're going to get hot. Alright. Alright, I will bring you back after the, here come the baggage. Here come the bags right there. Alright, I'll bring you back in a little bit, once we get a little along in the, things to do. Okay, they're taking off, so we can go ahead and hit these doors. Services. Exits. I think the forward door is already, yeah, everything's closed. Let's see if the GSX closes that. Check out the MD-80 that just landed. But you know, that's interesting because our takeoff's supposed to be in the completely other runway. I'm a little perplexed, but you know what? I'm just rolling with it. Alright,
Ground, Delta 638 is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Delta 638, taxi via hotel to gate Charlie 45.
Via hotel to gate Charlie 45, Delta 638.
Alright, let's turn on the APU. You should hear things spooling up in just a second. There it goes. Okay, so we can go ahead and disconnect external power. That gone. Should be gone in a second. So now clearance said we're going to initial altitude of 5,000 feet. So let me go ahead and use my CDU now that I got it. I mean my MPC now that I finally got it working. Great. All right, let's go ahead and get clearance.
Ground PHS 91994. Request startup and pushback. Bahamas 91994. Startup and pushback approved. Roger, PHS 91994.
As you can see, we're going to be using GSX because for whatever reason, this is not a parking space in Ultimate Ground Crew. Which reminds me, I need to look up my V-speeds real fast.
Locking gear.
Let me see, where is it? Alright. We are, let's see, what is our weight? Weight is 65,000 pounds. So 65,000. Ooh. We're gonna need to 64,000. So that's a flap 5. So I'm going to go ahead with a flaps 10 for takeoff. Yeah, okay, we'll do flaps 2, and that's 124 and 125. Okay, and we're doing a straight pushback.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
124, 125.
Release march brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
V1. 124, and both of these will be 125. Then we'll start engines. Okay. Now, bring y'all back down, condition levers to here. And start left engine first. Start. Getting revved up. Nice. Okay.
The flight time today will be approximately 2 hours.
Ground, Charlie 6 Bravo, Alpha Bravo. It's cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Charlie 6 Bravo Alpha Bravo. Taxi via Foxtrot India to Gate Oscar 1.
Via Foxtrot India to Gate Oscar 1. Charlie 6 Bravo, Alpha Bravo.
Alright, good engine start, turn those off, turn off, APU, lights on, excellent, put that to normal, normal,
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention to the
and let them know that stop here.
has 6 emergency exits. 2 exits are located.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Alright, good engine start. Excellent.
The upper part of the belt. Your life vest is located under your seat and is sealed in a plastic bag. When instructed to do so, take a hold of the bag and take the life vest out.
Unlocking gear.
Roll the life vest over your head. Fasten the life vest by connecting the hooks to the ring.
No truck disconnect. Bypass maneuver.
Only the bag cap. Pull the threads tight and the life vest will twist. Thread tubes are located on both sides for flowing the additional air into the life vest. For more detailed information, please refer to the safety instruction card in a seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, let's give us the wave off so we can go on our way.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
See ya! Thanks. Alright, let's talk to ground.
Ground PHS 91904, request taxi.
Bahamas 91904, taxi via hotel to runway 32.
Runway 32. Okay.
By hotel to runway 32, PHS 91904.
32 it is. Clear on the left, clear right. Now it seemed to me that everything I saw was landing on runway 14, so there's a bit of a conflict of what ProATC is seeing and what the AI is seeing, but hey, I'm just doing what they tell me to do. Okay. Alright, we have our altitude set. Our nav source is going to be FMS1. And heading should be good. So what do we got here? Yeah. Now this aircraft does seem like it's taking off from the same runway we were instructed to go to, so I'm feeling better about ATC right now. right there in the middle of the runway, huh?
Charlie 6 Bravo Alpha Bravo. Continue taxi. Roger. Charlie 6 Bravo Alpha Bravo. Bahamas 91904. Contact tower on 119.5. 119.5. BHS 91904.
119.5.
Tower BHS 91904. Only short of runway 3 ready for departure.
Bahamas 91904. Line up runway 32.
Line up runway 32.
Lining up runway 3 BHS 91904.
Cabin crew, cease departure.
Little overcorrection there.
Bahamas 91904. Wind 04012. Runway 32. Clear for takeoff. Good flight.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 3 BHS 91904.
Okay, thank you, bye-bye.
Tower 650. On final request landing. Runway 14.
650. Clear to land runway 14. Altimeter 30.10.
Clear to land runway 14. Altimeter 30.10650.
How am I leaving clear to land runway 14 if I'm taking off on 32? I'm coming right at you. Somebody needs to get off that habit. Alright. Positive rate.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Alright, nav. And we're going to...
Bahamas 91904. Contact departure on 121.0.
1.1.0 BHS
I'm going to get to
91904.
173 and then hit the IAS.
Departure BHS 91904. Passing 1,200 for 5,000.
Bahamas 91904. Climb to 15,000.
15,000.
Climbing exceed 15,000 BHS 91904.
Bahamas 91904. Turn left heading 140. Continue on home navigation to Prepar3D V5.
Okay.
Left turn to heading 140 PFR 8Y BHS
Left turn to
91904.
140. And then continue on navigation. Trimming the aircraft a bit. Okay, so our first nav we're going to say direct to. Alright. to active waypoint Freddy. Okay, so what I'm going to ask is to go to Namo. Alright, let's get this off. And then this. Other requests. Direct to 3.
Request direct EMA Bay by MKJP 9194.
99194. Clear direct EMAMO intersection. Turn right, heading 180. Climb to 150. Continue on own navigation.
Indeed.
Clear direct EMA Bay by intersection. Right turn to heading 180. Climbing to 150. Continue on PHS 9194.
Okay, we can turn off landing lights. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the autopilot.
Bahamas 99194. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
Alright.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, PHS 9194.
Up to flight level 240. Beautiful day as we are traveling and leaving the Bahamas, and we are getting up there. Alright, let's go ahead and get our heading where it should be. Alright, so we are now well on our way to top of climb, and I will bring you back after we make a little bit of progress. Okay, we are almost at cruising altitude. So I'm going to settle back on the throttle. We are actually now here at cruising altitude, so I'm going to settle back on the throttle just a wee bit so we don't go into the red. Go ahead and push 250. Alright, now we can pull back just a bit.
Nassau Center, American 10981. With you, passing flight level 360 for flight level 310.
American 10901, identified, descend to flight level 310.
Descending to flight level 310, American 10981.
And what we'll do, bring our control levers back. There we go. Excellent. And we are now ready to cruise. Alright, I'll bring it back in a little bit. Okay, so we've passed Cuba. That would be 100. behind us. Right there, so we cleared their airspace. And now we are halfway in between Cuba and Jamaica, who would be right there in front of us. And where we'll be landing is on the backside of this island, kind of like over this mountain range over here. So we're very close. As you can see, beautiful out. Not hearing any traffic in the immediate vicinity, so sometimes I just have to stop and take it all in. But let's see here. As you can see, our next waypoint is Espoo, or Echo Papa Sierra. Why is O escaping me? Lima. Jiminy Crickets. Dyslexia bad. Alright, so anyway, I will bring you back when it is time for descent. Phonetic O, Oscar. Why was that escaping me? Oh my gosh. I wasn't going to let it live until I mean, I just couldn't let it go. Oscar. We'll sit here. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Yeah, Oscar. Alright. I'll bring you back as soon as we're near top of descent. Or at top of descent. Okay, we are on it.
BHS 91994.
BHS 91994. Descent 15,000. QNH 1013.
Descent 15,000. QNH 1013. BHS 91994.
Okay, descend to 15,000. Alright, got it set here. Descending at,
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has checked on the fact that you don't find yourself in about the cabin.
1,500.
So make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened.
And since we're descending, we'll now put our power up to full.
BHS 91994. Descent 15,000. QNH 1013. Expect vectors to approach runway 30.
Descent 15,000. QNH 1013. Vectors for RNAV. Approach runway 30. BHS 91994.
Alright, so we're good there. Let's bring our throttles back. Let's just look at our flight information. Atmospheric pressure. Vectors to Crowdif. Alright, I'll check that. Previous. They don't list it here. And I think I'll just do this.
Big F, BHS 91994.
BHS 91994. Descent 15,000. QNH 1013. Expect vectors to approach runway 30.
Okay.
Descent 15,000. QNH 1013. Vectors for RNAV. Approach runway 30. BHS 91994.
1013. All right. All right, we're going to need to bring this thing down a little bit more intently, so let's go on and increase that to 2,000 feet per minute. Pull back on the throttle just a wee bit. All right, looking good. You know, when I was in college,
VHS 9194, descent 12000, QNH 1013.
Descent 12000, QNH 1013, VHS 9194.
12,000. By the way, I need to put on altitude select. And by the way, let's get our VRIF speeds. Let's get down here. And what is our weight? Our weight is 62,000. So, and this is not automatic. We have charts that I'm looking at right now. So flaps 35, 62,000. We'll be VREF at 120 knots. So let's go ahead and put that in here.
VHS 9194, turn right heading 220.
Would get me when I'm doing something else. 220, did he say? Okay. Let me hurry and just get on this. Okay. Alright. Respond.
Right turn to heading 220, VHS 9194. Say again, VHS 9194.
VHS 9194, turn right heading 220.
220. And then heading.
VHS 9194, did you read?
Ooh, forgot, sorry.
Right turn to heading 220, VHS 9194.
VHS 9194, turn right heading 240, descend to 7,000.
Say again, VHS 9194.
VHS 9194, turn right heading 240, descend to 7,000.
Alright, 7,000.
Right turn to heading 240, set to 7,000, VHS 9194.
2,000. And what was the heading you wanted?
Say again, VHS 9194.
VHS 9194, turn right heading 240, descend to 7,000.
Must be turning for spacing.
Right turn to heading 240, set to 7,000, VHS 9194.
VHS 9194, descend to 7,000, contact Kingston, approach on 120.6.
120.6.
Set to 7,000, 120.6, VHS 9194. Approach, VHS 9194, with you, passing 13,000 for 7,000.
Bahamas 9194, expect vectors to approach runway 30.
Vectors for RNAS, approach, runway 30, VHS 9194.
We're just adjusting our rate of descent such that we get back down below 250. I'll bring those throttles a bit. There we go. Check out the shrubbery. Beautiful.
Bahamas 9194, turn left heading 130, descent to 6000.
Alright.
Left turn to heading 130, descent to 6000, PHS 91994.
130. Absolutely to die for. I mean, I wish you had the benefit of seeing this from 3 monitors, like from my cockpit, because it is, the panoramic is just absolutely beautiful.
Bahamas 9194, turn left heading 120.
Alright.
Left turn to heading 120, PHS 91994.
I was turning left, heading 120, and I said alright. I mean, alright affirmation, not alright turning right. Just so we're clear. Okay. But I guess you knew that. Okay, we can see the strip right about there. Amazing. The Caribbean cruise ships are out. So nice. Just doing our Bahamian Air island hopping. It's a big hop, considering we're, you know, all the way to, you know, Jamaica from Bahamas, over Cuba. But hey, what you gonna do? By the way,
Vega, PHS 91994.
Bahamas 9194, turn left heading 120.
yeah, we got that. I was checking the altitude because I forgot. But we can just go look up at our flight information. I think I said it already. What we're heading to is what I mean to say. Yeah, 6,000. I was just making sure because I forgot to write it down. But we're good. And we have altitude select.
9194. Did you read?
Sorry.
Left turn to heading 120, PHS 91994.
Gotta get so used to using ATC, which I normally haven't done in my videos. I do it. I haven't done it in my videos, and I've been doing a lot of videos. Kind of got to get back on my ATC game, and I'm glad to have ProATC to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, radar contact is good too, but ooh, make too many mistakes, they're gonna talk about you like a dog. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set our next waypoint for Wasat, so that we can do our nav. So 13. Now you don't have to worry about those that discontinuity. That's after the runway, so I don't mind that. Okay, so we're good. I mean, it's like really good weather. I had done this flight the other day, and I was going to post it, but it ended up coming in at night, and I was like nobody can really see the airport, which this is one of my third-party airports, and I thought, I think they would want to see the airport if I came in, so I was like, okay, we'll just do it again. And, get it in the daytime. Now, I might trim this down a wee bit. We'll see, because we're already at 51 minutes of recording. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I can definitely say I'm enjoying the views. I'm going to predict that they're going to have us on this heading until we can come back to Wasat at a 45-degree angle. That's my thought. We'll see. But we still have to descend to 3,000, so I should be hearing that as well. And we're going to be doing a flaps 35 landing because we're kind of heavy. We got a lot of people and crew on it, cargo on here, so I anticipate we'll be hearing something very soon. And if I am correct, that will be our ILS. Excellent!
Bahamas 9194, turn left heading 340, descend to 3000, continue home navigation to Whiskey Alpha Sierra Oscar Tango, descend to 3000, approach runway 30.
Alright.
Left turn to heading 340, descend to 3000, TW8 SLT, descend to 3000, clear Bahamas, approach runway 30, PHS 91994.
So basically they're saying do, perform your own navigation, so we're on. Excellent. In fact, that we continue our own navigation, I am going to go ahead. Oh, by the way, we should be descending right now. What am I doing? 3,000.
Bahamas 9194, descend to 3000.
Descend to 3000, PHS 91994.
Back on the throttles. Got altitude select, excellent. we'll be at 3,000 feet, plenty of time. And see, what I'm going to go ahead and do is put back on LNAV approach. Excelente. Flaps 1. Flaps 10. That should have been flaps 5, by the way. Back. Those warnings will go off in just a second. Geared out. Okay, and our next altitude will be 2,000.
Bahamas 9194. Descent. Final approach speed. Contact tower at the marker.
Descent cleared for final tower at the marker. 118.65 BHS 9194.
Hi, aircraft. Throttles a little bit more. I am just my instruments, which is why you don't see me looking out the cockpit. Alright, plus 5.
500.
Since we have it set for 120. Alright. Get a little bit of trim. Alright, descending nicely. Flaps 35. Let's go ahead and give her some throttle to handle that extra drag. Come down. A little extra. Bring the nose down. Get a little more speed. We need to get down to this approach because we're a little above the ideal descent rate. So. Back on the throttles, nose down, looking good.
Bahamas 9194. Contact tower on 118.65.
118.65 BHS 9194. Tower BHS 9194 on final.
Bahamas 9194. Slow to final approach speed QNH 1013. Cleared to land runway 30.
Reducing the final approach speed QNH 1013. Cleared to land runway 30. BHS 9194.
bit. And lower our just a wee bit. There we go. Now we see a good amount of everything. And we're now on the glide slope. Excelente. Little bit below, give it some more throttle.
Tower, X-ray, Alpha, Oscar, Uniform, Foxtrot. Holding short off, runway 30, request departure. X-A-O-U-F, hold your position. Holding our position, X-ray, Alpha, Oscar, Uniform, Foxtrot.
I could have done this without being at flaps 35 as it seems that the weight, that's what it can, you know, that's what the chart converted to, so I'm just going to roll with it. And we are at 120. Beautiful. Little high, but I'm bringing back the throttle so that we descend just a wee bit faster. Bring it a little bit to the right. Okay, we're getting back on it. That's excellent. Alright, bring our nose up a little.
500.
Now, if you look on my display, I'm on the glide slope. But if you look at the
100.
Poppy, I'm a little below. I don't know who to believe here. I'm going with my instruments. Give what you heard.
Minimums. Minimums.
Okay, we're going to drop our speed a little bit so that we can flare.
100.
Dropped it a little too much. There we go. There we go.
Bahamas, 914, gate is right, contact ground control on.
Not good bounce, but I'll take it.
7121, decimal 72, agent 91994. 60 knots.
Excellent. Okay, before I forget and do everything, let's go ahead and get a replay of that landing real fast. Let's get the replay. Alright, let's take you back. Zoom in here. I like it, but I know it got a little bit slow. The stick alert went off. It's alright. Had a little bit of a bounce because I had to power it back up, but I'll live with it. Alright. Oh yeah, we got a flare going on. In fact, I could have done less. That was alright. Alright. You know what? For a Dash-8, that was beautiful. Stick it! Alright, that'll do. Alright, let's get her. To the gate.
Ground PHS 91994 is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Bahamas 9194, taxi via Alpha Terminal 1, Gate 5.
Terminal 1, Gate 5. Got it.
Flight Alpha Terminal 1, Gate 5, PHS 91994.
Determination of that flight this morning, so we have the agency that pocket, so I'm looking over the big study or Oceania about with you. Next to where should you take from the overhead units, and Aerosoft shifted during that flight. Happy to have your entire flight crew, center flight 30 this morning. Have a pleasant stay.
He said Terminal 1, Gate 5. I'm going Gate 5. Even if it is a heavy. Get a bead on the marshal. Okay, I see. But I couldn't quite tell his orientation. But I got it now. Alright. And this should be the path to 5. Excellent. Correcting and getting it over. Alright, brakes. Cut throttles. Flaps up. Then,
ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety, we instruct you to keep your seatbelt fastened during the entire flight. Please observe that this flight is a non-smoking flight.
Aha! Had a woman marshaller today. There you go. And request deboarding. Why are those doors down there? Dude, I'm not. Oh, I bet your GSX intervened. There we go. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have now done our regional flight between Nassau and Kingston, Jamaica. This is a third-party airport. I forgot who makes it, but I will put who makes it in the comment section. Hope you like it. I don't think anybody's going to be buying any airports anytime soon, now that you know that August the 18th Flight Simulator for Microsoft is going to be released. Well, I will be getting the deluxe edition so that I can get the benefit of all the other airports and stuff like that. We'll see how it goes, but, you know, don't think that I'm in any way sitting here thinking I'm abandoning Prepared, because I'm not, or at least I don't think so. But I am looking forward to the release and seeing what there is to see, and I will be bringing you, you know, my first impressions of it as soon as I have it installed and ready to go. Well, but we have plenty of time before then. So I hope you enjoyed this particular installment in the regional series in the Caribbean. I'm not sure which will be next. Might be Japan or Australia, because I haven't really done a lot with them just yet. Gotten quite a bit into South America, a couple in the Caribbean, one or two in Africa. Haven't hit Australia or Japan just yet, so I got to give them some love. Well, anyway, I look forward to seeing you again in the virtual sky.